Go brand. Hey everybody, how you doing? Good morning to you all. Let's have some fun today. Here we go. Here we go. Yay! Woohoo! Hey, what do you do for a living? I ride a motorbike and I put on stunt shows. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You know what I miss right now? This. I miss this. Why do I miss this? Gee, look at how blue the sky is down there. And look at those that swimming pool and that jacuzzi down there, that spa, that hot tub, whatever you want to call that thing. I always call it a hot tub. It's not a hot tub, it's a spa. Boy, do I miss being down here. I'll tell you, you know that condo down on the bottom right down there? That's actually 4 condos together. There's 2 end units and 2 middle units. The end unit, not the one at the bottom right, but the furthest away on that building, that one, Jen and I stayed in that one. Not this year, but the year before. We were in there for like 3 months, and we had that pool and hot tub right down below us. Oh, was that glorious. Oh, do I miss this? Right now, we are looking at hazy, really ugly hazy conditions here in Calgary. Forest fire smoke has really hit us here. Thankfully, it's letting up today, at least a little bit. Somewhat letting up, but oh my goodness, we were really. It was. They have the ratings from like 1 to 11. They go with the. They go all the way to 11. 11 is the worst, just like Spinal Tap, all the way to 11. They were telling us that for the last 2 days, our air quality was at 11. The worst it can get, just absolutely devastating. The good news is we seem to be over that, and we've come out of it. But I'll tell you, we need rain in the northern part of this province badly. All the rain went to California this year. It went into Oregon, south of Canada. And so the California drought situation is a lot better than it was, obviously, 6 months ago. But the cost is being paid now in northern Canada here. Forest fires are bad. And so the air quality got hit. But it looks like we are lightening up. And that is a relief, because we have been sitting in the apartment with our windows closed now for 2 straight days, not even going outside. We're not even going grocery shopping. We're just hunkered in here, waiting for this to pass over. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the telecast. Hope you enjoyed the fireworks, and thank you for joining me today. It's Ryan is here and is the #1 thumbs up of the day. Thank you, Ryan. Nice to see you here. It seems that Tesla had a good investors day, unlike the last one. So interesting stuff. Richard Carlin, #3. And Lame Duck is here, #7. And of course, Anthony Noto bought 108,000 shares of SOFI on Monday, the very day that Wedbush came up with their sell rating with a 250 price target for SOFI. Noto stepped in, bought 108,000 shares personally, 467 a share, 505 grand on the counter. And I don't know what more there is to say. I don't know what more has to be done. What more does this guy have to show? I don't know. JR, #10, good morning. John Anderson, hi, everybody. Bill Whitaker. What is this Galileo? What's going on? JJ, hey, what's going on, buddy? #33. Welcome all. Welcome, Splair. Splair's here. Cindy B, good morning. David R, Lorraine is here. Alex, Karim, good morning, everybody. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Hi, guys. Vivash, AJ. It's beautiful. Nice to have you all around. Good morning. Sell my house fast up on Marlboro. And, Welcome. Good morning. Quick question, Miraculous. Do the Knights of Neat say neat or something different altogether? I mean, those are the questions. These are deep, deep questions. Spicy is here. Jep is here. Nick DeMaurier is here. D.H. Ruda. Welcome, guys. Rich Kelly. Uncle Bruce, did you hang by the pool in your banana hammock? Welcome. Buongiorno, everybody from Luca. How you doing, Luca? Welcome to the channel, to the show. Clay 180 is here. Ricardo, Agent Per, Coyote, they're all here. How you doing? Coyote number 49, Agent Per, kind of upset by the president selling 2/3 of his position in 200,000 shares. He actually did that as a planned sale. I don't know if you guys know this. If you're aware how insider trading sometimes works. When you get compensated in cash and in shares, depending on how many shares you qualify for, it's usually preordained and pre-calculated that when your shares are vested and you get these shares, a certain percentage of the shares will immediately be sold into the market. Why, you ask? Well, if you get 500,000 shares given to you as performance and they're worth $2.5 million, the IRS in the United States considers that pay. They don't consider that a capital gain. They want the income tax on $2.5 million. The IRS does not accept shares. They accept cold, hard cash. And so these insiders have a pre-arranged sell program in place. The minute their shares are given to them at whatever value those shares are at that moment in time, a percentage of those shares are sold into the marketplace with broker dealers' assistance, the sponsors of the stocks and the brokerage firms that work with these guys. They place the shares into the market, and this individual brings enough cash in to pay the income tax for the stock they just got. And so he sells 200,000 shares, keeps 300,000 shares, and now can do what he wishes going forward after tax. This is not, I'm getting out because the company's a bag of garbage. No, they're getting compensated in paper. They have to pay income tax on the paper, not a capital gain. And there's the difference. This happens at General Motors, Ford, IBM, Apple. This happens with Tim Cook. Tim Cook's own stock. He sells stock every year for his income tax purposes. And all the senior officers of Apple do the same thing. It's the largest companies, the smallest companies, and everybody in between. It has nothing to do with how I feel about my company. Not at all. So make sure you understand that, folks. Do not get hoodwinked about thinking, they're selling their stock. It's all over. No, that's not what's going on. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Home Skillet, number 33. Golf Mama's here. JR, my other account is at 50. Drew, number 56. Good morning. BW44. Sup? Missed the show last night. Watched on the rerun. It was really good. Thank you very much, Bruce. The primetime show last night, 6 o'clock Eastern is the new time, not 8 o'clock anymore. So, yes, some of you missed it, but the rerun is available for you. Matthew, 5455 thumbs ups. Good morning, folks. It's time to buy SoFi. MK, is the bear market over? I don't know about that, but there are deals here and there. One of them is called SoFi. $5 to 503 this morning. Looks like that's where it's trading at. I figured yesterday it would break through 5 without any fanfare. And, 525 to 550 is easily in the wheelhouse going forward. Those of you who wrote puts on Monday and on Tuesday, I congratulate you. You've written $4 puts, $4.50 puts, $5 puts. You're all sitting back going, "This is easy. This is simple. Just put up the cash to write these cash secured puts and let the stock go up, and these puts collapse in price. This is good stuff." Yes, enjoy the ride, everybody. Clay, probably not. Inflation is still sticking too much. Deuce Caboose, who loves stock-based compensation? The IRS loves stock-based compensation. Number 64 thumbs up. Raventown, SoFi is junk. It's crap. Don't buy it. It's junk. Thank you. Thank you for your deep, thoughts. Love to have you here. Look, your opinion, folks. You can call it junk when it's down to 445 and not buy it. But those folks who did buy it at 445, 446, 450, 455 are sitting here going, I don't mind being up 10% already, 12% already in 24, 48 hours. Junk, bring it on. I'll buy all this junk. No problem at all. Let's go. What else is going on out there? Noticed that Tesla went up yesterday. Noticed also that a little company called GameStop shares are rising. Some of you may have noticed that lately. Here's something we talked about last night on the Primetime Live show for Gold Bagel members. If you're one of these folks right up here, Gold Bagel member, you can join me every Wednesday night, Primetime Live. You can join me every morning here at 8 o'clock Eastern time before the show even begins. And I mentioned this yesterday in response to someone's question about rolling over options. When GameStop shares were dropping from the 27 level all the way down to the 18 level, and back in December, January, when the shares were dropping from, I don't know, the high 20s all the way to the 16s or something like that, at that time, a lot of my viewers were discovering the beauty of deep in the money call option buying. And they were finding that if they sold their shares and bought deep in the money calls instead, like January 10s for 2025, they could then write more contracts. It made sense because these 10s were trading around half the price of the stock. So they could write 2 contracts for every 1 contract that they were writing. And that brought in extra income. And as the shares dropped and dropped and dropped, these calls that they wrote would drop in value. They'd buy them back at way less, write a new set of calls with a slightly lower strike price, bring in a bunch of cash, buy more deep in the money calls as they dropped, and repeated the process, rinsed and repeated for weeks and months. And people went from holding 500 shares to 10 deep in the money calls to 12 to 14 to 18 to 23 to 25 deep in the money calls. And it just kept the cycle going. And then when the shares went up, they started going up, they would roll over their calls to further higher strike prices further out in time and would wait their turn for the shares to level off and then begin to fall again. And then here we go again. Down went the share price, the contract prices, and they did the same rinse and repeat game. Now, in the last 2 weeks, little old GameStop has decided to not hang around $18 a share. It's decided to go to about $23 a share right now. And there's no announcement. There's no actual, a catalyst to make this happen. I just think it's an awareness of folks on the street that are saying, Bruce, these guys have cut their expenses. Over a year ago, they started layoffs. Wall Street didn't catch this bug until about 6 months ago. These guys were way ahead of Wall Street. They saw the writing on the wall. A guy named Ryan Cohen understands what's going on. The retailer, Ryan Cohen, he has stepped in here and has really cleaned house on GameStop. And it is much leaner, cleaner, higher margin business. Brick and mortar. I mean, who knew? And online sales. Got all these new games coming out that are just catching fire. The street's figuring it out that the guy knows what he's doing. And maybe after a year or two of control, the results are starting to show. Like 101, no kidding. The stock's beginning to reflect something. It's at $23 a share. What if I ask you, what's going to happen if the shares hit $30, $35 a share? Now what? It's not like they're going to go to 35 today, but what if they inch up $1 or $2 a week for the next 6-7 weeks? I mean, stock could be $35 a share this summer. You're deep in the money calls, kids. Those $10 deep in the money calls you're sitting on, some of you are sitting on dozens of them. You're going to be up a lot of money. You're not going to be cash richer. You're going to be asset richer, big time. You're going to be double rewarded because, of course, you're writing short-term calls against your stock and you're doing rollovers when necessary and you're staying ahead of the market, all that good stuff, always. But you're also being rewarded on the upside of the stock. And at 35 a share, you have $25 deep in the money calls. You didn't pay $25. Nobody on this channel, nobody bought deep in the money calls for $25 each. And some of you bought them for $8, $9, $10. A lot of them for $8, $9, and $10. A ton of them. And you're going to be up to $25 a contract. Nice. So a $900 contract is now worth $2,500, and you've got, what, 50 of those? Hello. Welcome to a different area code. Nice job, everybody. What's going to happen next? Well, at those levels, I can see where some of my folks are going to say, I'm going to sell my $10 calls, and I'm going to buy $15 calls. I'm going to start buying later 2025s, later this next few months. They'll start issuing June 2025s and maybe 2026s. I'll look to those when I do my next rollover, but I'm going to go from 10s to 15s. They're going to cost me less to get, which means I can go from 40 deep in the money calls to 45 or 50. Now I'm going to write 50 calls at a time. But here's the next little thing that's going to happen. I'm not going to write 50 calls with a $3 premium on them. Now, that's when the stock was $18 to $20. The stock at 35 to 40, I'm going to be writing calls at $4 to $6 each times 50. I'm going to bring in $20,000 to $30,000 when I write these calls. This is the growth rate that option writers and poor man covered call option writers can experience from time to time. And I say, welcome to the party, pal. It's been a bit of a ride. Option writing is a long-term strategy. It's not an overnight get-rich-quick scheme. And here is your reward. Now, whether you've gone from, you had 100 shares at GameStop, they split 4 for 1, and you had 400 GameStop. Then you sold those, you wrote options on those, and then you sold those 400 shares, and you got 7 in the money calls, wrote a bunch of calls, bought another 1 or 2 calls, rolled those over, got to 9, rolled them over, and then you got at the 12 calls. Then you got at the 15 calls, and you're running against 15 deep in the money calls, and now they go up to these levels. If that happens, you guys have made a piss pot of money because you went from 100 shares to, what, 1,500 shares of control with a $15 pop right there. Thank you. That's nice leverage, isn't it? Welcome to the party, pal. This can happen on Tesla. Look, Tesla goes to 350 next year, 350 a share, and you've got deep in the money calls till 2025. Those are hundreds you got, 110s, 120s, 80s. The stock goes to 350. You know how fast Tesla can go. You're going to be in the money, $150, $250 a contract. $25,000 a contract in the money now. Hello. Yeah, they're going to be trading at some nice money here. That's how much money you're up, not how much they're worth. They're worth a lot. They're worth $35,000 a piece. Hello. Nice. Well, they're worth $25,000. In any event, dough is coming to you from the other side. There's nothing wrong with being a shareholder. Nothing wrong with being a shareholder when the stock goes up. Nothing is wrong with that. But oh, is it beautiful when you're a poor man covered call option writer and you get the double dip payoff from short-term call premiums and the underlying stock is going up. So your deep in the money calls going up with you. Oh, makes RRSPs and IRA accounts look real good. The other good piece about the other piece of good news for you folks, those of you who are doing what we're talking about here, managing your own money and managing your own account and looking at poor man cover call strategies and picking up SOFI on the cheap and going from there, you're not paying anybody 2% of the value of your account every year to manage you. You're doing it yourself and saving that. 2% on $100,000 a year, $2,000 a year in savings. Okay. $500,000, 2%, 10 grand a year, $80 a week. No, $800. I used to be able to do this like that. $10,000 a year in savings, $800 a month. And you're not paying somebody $200 a week. Hello, that's in your pocket. It doesn't sound like much, $200 a week, but when you get to $1 million, it's $20,000 a year. When you get to $4 million, it's $80,000 a year in fees you're not paying out. There are viewers here who watch me very quietly. They don't comment. They don't say anything. They might be members. They might not. They probably are. There's a number of members here who never comment, and they're sitting on $5 million, $10 million, and they know they're getting hosed by coughing up huge money every month to these managers of their wealth who talk to them once a year, twice a year, maybe, have a coffee with them, maybe. Good luck with that. They figured out, no, I'm going to self-manage my own money. I'll watch Bruce here and I'll do my own thing. Thank you very much. Because if I could save 2% on $5 million, that's $100,000 a year. That's $2,000 a week. I'll pay myself that. I'll pay myself $2,000 a week to self-manage my money. Thank you very much. It's a nice day job. Why not? Welcome to the party, everybody. Great to have you here. You're just going to get richer if you're an option writer. I'm sorry. I keep apologizing, but you guys are going to run into problems. What to do with all that money and how to live with it. You're going to have to live with the fact that you and your relatives are in two different worlds. Your relatives and your pals at work and associates you've known for years and years, old college buddies who didn't follow this channel and didn't become option writers, have got their world and their existence, financial existence. And then there's you. And you're the one who's just exponentially growing your worth, your value, and your cash flow. And you can't help these people. You've tried desperately to get them to come over here. You've done everything. You're at wit's end. You cannot understand why you can't convince your best friend to become an option writer. You just can't get it. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's all right. I'm here to tell you, everything's going to be okay. They will live the life that they have got themselves into. Certain aspects you'll like, certain aspects you won't. You've got your life, and they're going to like certain aspects of your life and certain aspects they won't. And hopefully you'll just be pals, and it'll all be fine. You'll get along just great, but just don't talk about the stock market. Make your dough the way you make your dough. Let them do what they do, and let's move on. Because look, you haven't got time to worry about everybody else. You're busy. You're busy controlling your wealth and growing it. And this is how you do it. The folks in Wall Street that work for billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar outfits, senior institutions, hedge funds, mutual funds, ETFs, pension funds, all of these folks, highly trained, highly paid, highly motivated, they don't have time to talk to their relatives about all this stuff. They're too busy working 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. They're way too busy working. These are the folks getting these $500,000, $1 million, $2 million bonus checks every year. They don't have time to spend with you. They can't hang out with you for 2 hours every 3 or 4 days. They can't play video games with you anymore. They're way too busy making millions of dollars. That's their business. Your business is managing your own fund, and you don't have to pay anyone to do it. You keep all of the proceeds for yourself. And your overheads are extremely low compared to downtown Manhattan in a 80-story high-rise tower. Congratulations. Thank you, Rugman, from time to time. Well done, everybody. Welcome to the party. Thanks those of you who are becoming members of this channel, automatically renewing your memberships. Thank you. Thank you for those of you who alert the channel through one of these green bar announcements. How long have you been a member of this channel? It is revealing, really revealing, when you let the world know how long you've been a member of this channel. Because to be a member of this channel is not 99 cents a month. I find it humorous when I look out at YouTube and I'll see other channels have members out there, and it's $1.99 a month to be a member of their channel. And they're so proud of themselves, how many members they have. This channel, you want to be a member of this channel, you got to cough up some money. It's $9.99 a month just to be a basic chilling with Uncle Bruce member. That's a statement that people are making. That is a serious statement. I'm prepared to pay $10 a month to this guy who I can watch for nothing. I don't have to pay him anything to watch this guy, but I'm prepared to pay $10 a month to be able to comment on his channel and ask him questions while the market is up and running on my option trades. That's how important this is to me. I have an advisor I can talk to live every day, 5 days a week when the markets are up and running about my positions. Then there are these people, the gold Bagel members. You want to be one of these guys? $300 a year, $25 a month is the commitment that they're making to this channel to not only be commenting over here, but to join us at 8 o'clock Eastern for the prime time or the pre-alert show that we have, and primetime live Wednesday nights just for Gold Bagel members, which is now 6 p.m. Eastern time live every Wednesday. It's a select group. These are the folks that are prepared to pay $25 a month because they're sitting here going, Bruce, I talk to you just one time. I have one question for you. Every week or two, I ask you a question about my 15 calls that I want to write. I need to write 15 calls on GameStop, or I want to write 5 calls on Tesla, or I want to write 10 calls on Apple, or whatever it is. And they ask me a question about, well, what do you think? I was thinking about writing these or these or these. What are your thoughts? And I come to them and say, have you thought of this or this or that? And they come back to me and say, I just did what you said, and you just made me an extra $2,000. $25 a month? Please. Chump change for what kind of returns are being made on this channel. No other channel on YouTube charges this much that I'm aware of. I'm sure there are other channels out there offering memberships for $50 a month, $100 a month. I'm sure there are. I just don't know if they have the numbers. The only reason this channel is on the air is because of the members of this channel. And I thank you directly every single time. You know how much I appreciate it. Those of you who are not members and just hanging around for free, welcome. Glad you're here. It's nice to see you, Phil. Nice to have you here. Love to have you as a member. Dustin Tyler, would love to have you become a member. Welcome, all of you. Thank you to MK. I'd love to have you as a member too. JD, would love to see you become a member. Coyote, would love to get you back. Whenever you want to become a member, you guys, thank you. Bobby Atkinson, Pat Merkley, thank you guys for being the members that you've been and hanging out with us. I so appreciate you. It is fabulous. Those of you throwing thumbs ups our way, man, I love you guys. 93 thumbs ups. Thank you all for that. It really helps. Here's Bobby Atkinson, member for 14 months, Gold Bagel level member. Thank you, Bobby, so much for that. These green bars are coming through here. I don't see them on my StreamYard page. Tiff, member for 18 months. Uncle Bruce is lying. You never have to stop playing video games. I would not do this if it was true. Moon Shadow, member for 26 months, Gold Bagel level, best $25 you can spend. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Moon Shadow, very much. JR, member for 9 months, Gold Bagel level. Thank you, JR, so much for your support of this channel. It just goes to show you folks out there how long people have been members of this channel at either $10 a month or $25 a month. They're getting more than their money out of it. Dude face, member for 8 months, Gold Bagel level, making the money. Nick DeMaurier, member for 23 months, Gold Bagel level. Why would anyone stop playing video games? Why would they do that? I got my video game players all riled up. That was the point. It was part of my secret strategy. 98 thumbs ups have come in. We go for 200 every morning show. I thank you all so much for hitting that button and getting us to that level. It's amazing. It happens every day. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Now remember, Strickland is walking up and down the halls looking for those of you who are here and not hitting the thumbs up button. He's going to give you a little pink slip. Don't get one of those from Strickland. The guy never had hair, like me, never had hair. Thank you all for thumbs ups and these green bar notifications that you are popping up here to let this channel know, and anyone out there who dares show up to watch us, to come in here and find out what we're up to, you'll see for yourself how long people have been members of this channel, between $10 a month and $25 a month. It's fantastic. Thank you all. It's absolutely so appreciated. Jen and I we marvel at it. Good morning, says Larry Titus. Number 88 thumbs up is my number today. There you go. Thank you. And keep those thumbs ups coming on in, kids. Let's see. How is the market doing? The Dow was positive this morning. It's now a little negative. We had a pretty good day yesterday. We are up. We're down 93 right now. We were up 400 yesterday, down 4.5 on S&P. We're up a quarter point on NASDAQ. Oil is down 48 cents a barrel, 72.35. Let's see, what is that here? Oh, excellent, one-on-one coming through. Fantastic. We'll get you going. Fantastic. Brian, way to go, pal. I'll look forward to it. Absolutely fantastic. Again, those of you who are happy with happy being here as members of the channel, I thank you. Those of you who are happy being members and you've been taking the classes off my website, I thank you for that. The website, Stock Markets with Bruce, is always running. It's available 24/7. It's stockmarketswithbruce.ca. You can see that going across right there. There are 15 lessons on there to learn how to write options, how to write poor man covered calls, how to write cash secured puts, all kinds of strategy in there. Thank you for those of you who've been picking those up. Also, shout out to all of you who have decided, from time to time, it is a good idea to hang out with Bruce on a one-on-one session where Bruce is on camera over here and you're on camera over there, and it's just the two of us. Or it's me and you and your partner going over where you're at. Those I find particularly enjoyable, and we get a lot accomplished. It's very productive, and within 15-20 minutes you're sitting there going, whoa, I got info here, I'm writing this down. What I do is when we do these one-on-ones, I record them and then I send you a recording of our one-on-one so that you can rewatch it anytime you want. So this way, you've spent an hour with me and you don't have to just keep your head down, writing stuff down all the time. You can just chat with me for a full hour, read off the questions you've prepared if you had questions for me, and then you can refer to those anytime you like. Again, thank you for those of you who have decided it's worth your while to have a one-on-one session with yours truly. Let me know through an email if you'd like to have a session, and we'll try to figure out a day and a time to make it work. Okay, fantastic. Thank you all for being here. It's nice to have you here today. Zed Estate 106 thumbs ups. Fantastic. Our one-on-ones only recommended after watching the classes. Some people do it at the same time. They want to hang out with the professor while they're watching the classes. Others will they'll talk to me one-on-one first, and then they take the classes. It's up to you. Everyone's different. There are folks here who've had 5 one-on-ones over the last 6 months, and they've only taken 6 classes. I mean, it's your comfort zone. I say, as a general rule, it's a general idea, put your toe in the water, take class number 1, watch class number 2. You can rewatch them as many times as you want. They're in plain English. Auntie Jen is the moderator. It's in front of a live audience with comments coming in. You'll pick it up pretty quickly what we're talking about here in lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll absorb this quickly. And you may find that, I am going to talk to him on a one-on-one because I want to talk to him about my situation. I want to talk to Bruce about the position I'm in. I'm age so-and-so. My wife is such and such, or we're both working. We're not working. We just inherited some assets from an estate. We're about to inherit. I'm now looking after my parents' needs because they're elderly, and everyone has a different position. I'm 28 and I'm just getting started. I'm 48 and I need to make some adjustments. I'm 66 and I'm about to go out there into retirement, and I want to find out if I'm maximizing my true yield to me. What can it be? Everyone's position is completely, there's never the same story twice. So it's up to you whether you want to have a session with me or not. You can always go to your local bank. You can always go to your local, wealth advisory firms in your hometown and try to make an appointment with a wealth asset specialist, or whatever they call themselves, wealth advisors, I guess. But for some of you, you have let me know in no uncertain terms that you've gone to some of these firms, and they won't even give you a cup of coffee, because the first question they ask you after being, hi, how are you? It's nice to see you, blah, blah, blah. Well, how much money you got? What kind of wealth are you administering? And when they find out that you're under a certain amount, and for some firms it's a 250,000, some firms it's a 500,000, some firms it's 1 million, some it's 2.5 million, don't even walk in the front door without this. We're not going to talk to you. We'll give you a pamphlet. We'll send you to our website. Yeah. But you're not going to have a cup of coffee in real life with the human. And even then, when you do, and this is the disappointing thing that really shocks people. People who've had one-on-ones with me will say, yeah, I went into blah, 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 and I talked to, this individual, a wealth advisor, and I had specific questions that I needed to figure out. And they couldn't help me with any of them, because all they wanted to talk to me about was, where was my money? What are you into? What investments do you have? Are you using anyone else? They wanted to know how much I had and what I had it in, so they could help figure out how to get it into their firm, so that they could then have that money administered on my behalf in somewhere else, like New York or wherever. And I was never going to meet those folks who were actually running my money. And all they were giving me were questionnaires. And they wanted me to fill in these questions about my risk tolerance and my demographics and all this stuff. How much money do you make? And what do you have a mortgage? And what's your payments? And they're just trying to figure out my situation. But I'm not getting one-on-one detailed advice that I really wanted to get. Because at the end of the day, these folks are not there for you for that. They're there to gather assets and get it managed by the pros in New York. And these advisors get a slice of the 2% that is coming out of your account, 1/12 every month coming out of your account. They get a slice of that. And these guys keep their desk jobs, their day jobs, if they can bring enough assets in the front door. So they're not there for you, they're there for them. Remember, you walk into a nice wealth management office, and it's a beautiful office with really nice flooring and ambient lighting, and really slick looking place, and well-dressed people. They look quite successful. And then you quickly figure out the only reason that branch office looks as nice as it does is because that branch office has brought in $1 billion in assets over the last 15, 20 years, that 2% a year is being generated on as it grows in value, if it grows in value. And the branch manager of this place and the assistant managers and the other managers and then all the wealth advisors, they all get a cut of this 2% pot that's coming out, plus head office takes their slice on top of that. That's how they're managing $100 billion. They got 50 branches with $2 billion a branch coming in. Every week, millions have to come through that door all the time. You're going to get one-on-one time if you've got $150,000 saved up over 30 years of slaving. You're going to get one-on-one time for $150,000? No, I don't think so. You're only a $3,000 a year client. That's $250 a month. That's chump change. You're not even paying for the parking spot for the manager if he's in a downtown location. You're not helping that guy. He's not even making his car payment. You're a nothing burger for those folks. Sorry, but it's true. You're better off managing it yourself. You're 3,000 ahead right now. First 2% is yours. And let's compound it from here. Anyway, up to you when ready. Always ready to go. All right. Thank you all so much. This would be good stuff. Welcome, everybody. Uncle Bruce is filmed live in front of a studio audience. Karen, number 110. Let's see. What else is going on here? It's Ryan asking, Uncle Bruce, besides getting back to the 10-20 range for SoFi, what other indicators would you say would be good to write on SoFi again, like the previous 750s? I'm going to wait a while before I know when it's time, because I want SoFi to bring out their next financial statement, which is a while away. I want to see this stock really break out for once and for all. And I don't think 750 is a barrier. I don't think 6 will be a barrier. This stock is going to break through into the double digits and beyond. There will be dozens and dozens of analysts and analyst wannabes going to be talking about this stock relentlessly because it's an eyeball catcher, no question about it. And with Noto putting his money on the counter here, I'm not even thinking of writing options on this stuff right now. I'm just not. The only options you want to write on SOFI would be cash secured puts. Those are the only ones you want to write. You want to write 5s, 450s, 4s, go all the way up to January 2024. Yeah, knock yourself out and write put contracts. Dare the stock to come down low enough that you have to buy it. I know that folks were writing 5s the other day, getting $1.24 to write $5 puts, being forced to pay $3.76 for the stock if it were to back off. Bring it on, they said. I'll pay $3.76 for this stuff. The 450 writers, the $4 writers, they're all just rubbing their hands going, this is great. Once this reaches 550, 650, I'll still be recommending writing cash secured puts, writing 5s, 550s, 6s. Goes any higher, you'll write 650s, 7s, 750s. Long term, down the road, dare the market to back off and make you buy it. I just don't see SOFI being knocked off its perch. It is going to grow dramatically at a very fast rate. Anyway, there it is. That's where we're at. Skate or die. Let's see. Karen, I missed the show last night. Sorry. I have to remind myself of the new time. Bobby, local company, wouldn't talk to me unless I have 100,000 to give them. There you go. That was it. This is such a common thing. I heard from one viewer who said 300,000. Another viewer once told me they wanted to talk to an advisor at firm, whatever. I'm not going to use names. 500,000. Don't even come in the front door without $500,000. Just don't even bother. We can't talk to you. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway. What else is going on here? Folks talking about GameStop and its potential. The debate rages, but the stock goes up in the meantime. So decide for yourself what you think. But the stock is telling us one story. Whatever you think is happening is up to you to decide whether it's real or not. Anyway, there you go. Tesla is gaining brand loyalty and winning market share from Toyota, says a headline in Barron's. And here's another headline. Oh, this one I dread. There is no such thing as travel etiquette, quote unquote. Flight attendants brace for a summer of overbooked planes and unruly airline passengers. Oh my gosh. Ugh, yikes. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. We got a 2% gain right now on Rocket Lab with 13 minutes to go before we open. SoFi's up 2 cents. Is at $4.97, $4.98 right now. GameStop is $22.86. It's off a penny. Matterport down 3 cents. M23andMe is up a penny. Spire 0.17 of a penny lower. Nothing going on here. ATIP 3/4 of a penny better. SmartRent no change at $3.67. I've seen SmartRent at $3.58 to $3.76 all morning, but not much volume yet. Sextera 8/100 of a penny lower. Apple down 12 cents. Goldman down 2.46. Cisco down 2.23. Tesla up 81 cents. Arc Innovations down 4. Microsoft down up 93. Pfizer's up 3 today. HPQ down 17 cents. Alphabet down up 14. Amazon up 108. Nvidia up 341 to $305. Unity down a penny at 30.07. That's where we are at the moment. Coming into the opening in 12 minutes. Everybody, welcome to the party, pals. Great to see you. Great to have you here. And let's see if we can get it together. See how much money you guys are going to make today. We have 123 thumbs ups coming through here. Thank you. And thanks again for all of you out there who've been hitting these these green announcement bars. The latest is from Alex, a member for 23 months, gold bagel level. Alex from the UK. I'm still here, stacking up GameStop, deep in the money calls, and SoFi shares as fast as I can. Absolutely jumping on it. Well done, sir. And you're just gonna just love life. I'm telling you. You're going to change your area code of wealth, no question about it in my mind. This is the way to go. The market is handing you guys these dollars from these gamblers out there at the option pits. You got to take the money. You've got to know how to do this. Real fun times. Amazing things going on. Walmart lifts guidance, bucking weaker retail trends. The stock is rising. And Bath and Body Works stock surges. It's delivering on earnings despite softer sales. Yeah, margins are higher. I heard this morning that Walmart had experienced, like Target, Costco, and others, a surge in expenses a year and a half ago when everything reopened again. It started the reopening. It was costing Walmart a lot of money to bring goods in from overseas. Those costs have now plummeted. Shipping container rates are way off, and things are a lot more reasonable. And the folks at Walmart have been quick to pass on the savings. So whatever prices they've risen, they've started to drop them again as quick as possible because they're leading the cutting edge. They're ahead of the curve, trying to be ahead of the curve of everybody else. But at the end of the day, analysts are saying to investors out there, outfits like Walmart, their margins are better this year than last year. And that's the key number. Their gross sales can be flat, but the net profit per sale is higher. That's higher earnings. And this is how companies can defy a flatness of sales and yet make more money than the year before, to be that much more efficient in their distribution and their sales techniques. For some people, it's hard to understand. In Canada, we had an interesting thing going on here. There was a parliamentary investigation at a parliamentary committee, kind of like in the U.S. You see these YouTube clips of members of Congress asking industry people and other people they bring in questions, and they get their 5 minutes of time to ask questions, and they have a 4-minute, 30-second speech. And then they ask yes or no questions because we're running out of time. We get that in Canada too. In any event, they brought in the CEO. I think it was the top guy for Canada, one of Canada's largest grocery chains. Pardon me. And the politician wanted to show Canadians how greedy these people were and how they're taking advantage of poor, low-income Canadians by raising the prices of bread and milk and eggs. And yet you are a billionaire and your company makes millions of dollars and da-da-da-da-da-da. And the guy just patiently waiting for his turn to speak. And he says, sir, with all due respect, our profit margin is 3.9%. So, every $100 that comes in, we make a profit of $3.90. And if we make a mistake, that 390 is gobbled up so fast. We don't have 40% profit margins like Apple. We have a 3.9% profit margin. Yeah, it's true. We sell billions of dollars of food. It's true because we supply food to 40 million Canadians, whatever percentage we have. 40 million people eating food 3 times a day kind of adds up to a lot of cash flow. But all of it together, when it's all said and done, 3.9% net profit is what we generate. You want to call that excessive? Knock yourself out. Take a look at the oil and gas guys pulling out oil from the ground. They're not making 3.9%. They're making way more than that. Tesla is making more than 3.9%. Insurance companies, banks, name all the other industries. 3.9% is really low. And yet this politician was sure he had this guy. I got this guy. Here's that company making way too much profit. We should put a profit tax on you. That'll be something. Now the poor people of Canada will have to pay more money because this politician wants to help these poor people by putting a profit tax on top of the food company. Totally the reverse thinking. It's not happening, by the way. They're not going to do that. Ridiculous. Anyway, what can I say? Fun times. So much fun. Welcome all to the channel, and I'm glad you're here. I'm waiting for the bells to make my account balance bigger. Keep them warm, Larry. 6 minutes away. Jamie is here. Hi, Jamie Newsom. Thumbs ups. Thank you, Jamie, for being a member of this channel. Love you. And JR, you know it. Thanks, my friend. Tiff is here. Member Bobby Atkinson. Thank you, members who are here today and always watching this show. Some are much more active than others on the commentary. I love you all. Thank you so much for being part of the crew and the gang here, keeping us going every day. Thank you. We're going members only right now on comments. Please become a member of this channel ASAP and join the party, join the gang. It's the finest group of YouTubers out there. And funny enough, a whole bunch of them make money. It's kind of a funny thing. Oddly interesting how people are members of this channel and they also make money. That's kind of nice. 126 thumbs ups. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Jamie, for the thumbs. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Welcome all, one and all, to the show and the channel today. 128 on the thumbs up meter. We're pushing for 200 as we do every day. Thank you all for coming through for me and hitting the thumbs up button. Strickland has nothing on you. We'll say, though, there's 128 thumbs ups and 193 watching. So we do have a few slackers out there. Be careful. Strickland is looking for you. Don't get caught. He never ever had hair. It's official. It's true. He never had hair. There you go. Good stuff, all. 3 cent gain on Rocket Lab, 3 cents on SOFI, down a nickel on GameStop. We're up a little on ME, a penny. Or Spire's up 3 cents right now, 3.6. We've got a gain on Apple, 6 cents. Goldman down 31, Cisco down 193. Tesla's up 52 cents here. Microsoft up 56. We're up 115 on Amazon, 239 on Nvidia. Unity up 4 cents. So we got a few gainers, a few others not doing much of anything at the moment. It's not a crazy, ridiculously active day yet. 4 minutes to go. I show the Dow off about 88 to 90 points. S&P down about 4. NASDAQ is up 11. Crude oil down 46 cents. 72.37 seems to be where we are at the moment. All right. Thank you all for being part of the gang here today. It's great to have you, and love the fact that you're part of the gang today. It's nice to have you here. 133 thumbs ups. Here they come. They're coming in. They are not going to get caught by Strickland at all. And the thumbs ups are slipping through here. Thank you so very much. Robert Benson, thanks. Boris. Hey, I did my part. Thanks, Boris. Thumbs ups. I appreciate it. And keep it coming, kids. Thank you very much. All of you members, thank you for being with us today. SoFi right now, $4.99, getting ready to go through 5. See how fast, how far it's going to go. It's not going to be a barrier to this stock. This stock's upside is not $5 a share. We're going beyond that. We open in 2 minutes. Larry Titus, I know, is getting ready to ring those bells. Thank you, Larry, for being here. Appreciate it, as always, sir. Great to always have you through here as part of the gang. Thank you to Frankie Lorino and Peter Harker, the latest folks picking up classes. Thank you all for that. Great to welcome you in for those. You'll get I'm sure you'll get a lot out of these classes. Fantastic. Here we go. Getting ready to start trading any moment now. Less than a minute and a bit to go, and we're going to get ready to roll. 137 thumbs ups. Thank you for those, kids. Coming into 200 yet again. All right. All right. And let's double check over here and see what else is going on. Yep, the debt ceiling talks are underway as usual. No stopping that. Okay. Okay. Watching different headlines go through. We are down to a minute to go and less. And let's see what's going on. We are down 88 at the moment for the final moments of the pre-market as we get ready to start trading for real here in just a few seconds. And Larry, thank you in advance for the thumbs ups today. Appreciate it as we get this party ready to go. Tomorrow is the third Friday of the month. Should be an active day tomorrow with option trading. A lot of contracts expiring tomorrow. Going to be active. There, them's bells. Thanks, Larry. There they are, JR. We see them. Here they go. Thank you, Larry. We are up and running. We are open and ready to trade, and we're beginning it off here with a slight dip. We'll see how serious, if it's serious or not. I don't think there's much to worry about today, although it was a good day yesterday. Big 400-point gain for the Dow. Giving back a little wouldn't be a big issue. We'll see how it works out. And Splair, let's rock on. Just in case, wishing you all a successful and relaxed day. Have to go in a half an hour to enjoy my last, quote, free day before Sunday. Hang in there. Splair, thanks, Lair, says Splair in Dortmund, Germany. Right on, pal. We're down 77 on the Dow, early indications to start the morning. We'll see how this all clears up here as we begin to filter all these trades through and get things started. SOFI 498, 499 right now, showing a couple of penny gain already. Volume early morning SOFI 1.18 million. Nothing crazy there. GameStop 22.96 up 9. Unity down 15. AI up 15. Smart Rent at 364 at the moment. And Rocket Lab at 452 with the Dow now showing a 110 loss. Early morning indicators were S&P -4 and NASDAQ is positive 16. That's where we're at right now. All right. And DQ, I am number 140 on that thumbs up meter. Thank you, Larry, for hitting those bells for us. Right on, DQ. Welcome to the party, pal. SoFi just touched 5. GameStop now 23. Tesla 173.50 down 36. Apple's up 49. Google is up 50. Moderna's up 4 cents at 125.61. Cisco down 126. Pfizer's off 6 cents. IBM down 35. ATIP is down 1.1 and Cyxtera is up 1/10 of a penny. Hewlett Packard HPQ is down 6 cents. Microsoft up 48. No change on ME. Matterport down a couple of pennies. We're up a half a penny on Spire. Amazon up 142. Home Depot is up 241. Continuing to recovery. It's at 294. It was down to 272 2 days ago for a moment. Vanik up 83 cents. Netflix is up 9.69 to 349.65. Adobe up $1. Goldman is down $1.40. Boeing down $1. Meta up 26 cents. Royal Caribbean down 28 cents at 79.31. Target is up is negative $1. JP Morgan negative 32 cents. Costco up 175. Walmart up $3.16 on improved outlook, higher margins, improved bottom line. Stocks reacting almost 2% higher today. Disney down 9 cents. Nvidia's up 232. American Airlines looks like it's unchanged, $14.91 a share, with DraftKings up 7 cents this morning. There's our initial early peek at what's going on here. And let's see what's going on. What are your thoughts, Drew is asking, on cash secured put writing on some of our other SPACs like Rocket Lab or Matterport? What do you think? Well, You can look at Rocket Lab as a potential cash secured put, but I would be definitely going out to January 2024. I'd want time on my side, and I want a premium. I want to be paid for risk. And so if I'm going to write a $4 Rocket Lab put, I want premium. I don't know what you'd get on it. You'd have to look it up yourself, but the stock's 453. If you wrote a $4 cash secured put, you'd be prepared to pay $4 for the stock, less whatever premium they pay you. Check for that. Smart rent is 365 right now. $3 put maybe, but I want to give Smart Rent a little more time to tell me, where are you settling in at? We've gone from low twos to 360 in 3 weeks. I need a little more time to adjust to this. We'll see what happens there. GameStop, by the way, is up 36 cents, 23.23 right now. SoFi 499.5 a share. Other SPACs, let's take a look here. Matterport 280, 282, too low. ME at 198, too low. Spire 70 cents. So really, there's nothing much else to work on. It's SoFi, Rocket Lab, maybe Smart Rent in a little bit for now is what I'd be looking at. Other cash secured puts I would consider, perhaps AI, if you're going to write 25s. Unities, 27s. Again, the premiums have to be juicy. GameStop cash secured puts, 15s, 17s might be the way to go there. Tesla cash secured puts, 150s, 160s, maybe 150s. Apple 160s, 155s. Again, you got to go out. You can't write 1 or 2 week cash secured puts. I'm talking January 2024. I want premium in your hands, serious cash. Otherwise, don't do it. Google is a 121 a share. I'd be looking at 110s on those cash secured puts. Moderna, I don't know what to make of it. It's a 124 stock. It's gone from $220 in 6 months all the way down to here, having been lower, higher. Oh man, that one I can't call. Cisco cash secured puts, $40, easy, 42. Pfizer, 32s, definitely. IBM, 120s, 115s, cash secured puts, easily there. HPQ, 25s, 26s. Microsoft, 300s maybe. Yeah, 300s. Let's see what else. Amazon is 117, 110s. Home Depot, 280s, 285s. Yeah. What else? Vanik Vectors, 120s. Netflix, I don't know if I'd be a cash secured put writer on Netflix. Adobe, 330, 335. Got to be careful of that one. That is volatile. Goldman Sachs, 320, 315 range. Boeing, 195, 200. Meta Platforms, 230, 225. I'd be careful with Meta. You're writing cash secured puts. You think these stocks are going up. That's what you got to be careful about here. They could back off. Royal Caribbean, I would not be doing cash secured puts on Royal Caribbean. Let's see. Target, 150s. JP Morgan's, 130s. Costco, 485s, 480s. Walmart, 145s, 140s. Disney, 80, 85s. To be on the safe side. NVIDIA, 300s, 290s. American Airlines, 10s, 12s. I'd be comfortable having $12 cash secured puts on American Airlines. DraftKings, $20-ish if the premium is high enough. Just a few thoughts on cash secured put ranges right there. Nazareth, GameStop with some green candles to start the day. Zed Estate, Uncle's, would it be better to wait or roll to start the process now? GameStop, 23.21. If you do a roll now, you may get a nicer premium on the sell. Keep that in mind. 23.20 on GameStop, up 33 cents. At the moment, SoFi 501 up a nickel here. At the moment, the Dow is down 65.70. S&P's only off a half a point. NASDAQ is up 38. 38. We'll see what's going on here. Okay. That's where I'm at here, kids. Sheepy Investor, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you all for being part of the show today. 147 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Thanks to those of you who have been putting up those green banners today, letting everybody know how long you've been a member of the channel. Thank you, everybody, for that. And we'll keep an eye on just how things are going. Rocket Lab up 6.7 cents. SoFi up 4. GameStop up 27. We've got green over there. 23andMe up 3. We've got, let's see here, Apple up 71. Other gainers, Tesla up 59. Microsoft up 24. HBQ up 12. Google up 20. Amazon up $2. NVIDIA up $6. So we got some movement there, kids. Definitely got movement there. All right. We like it. We like it a lot. There we go. Oil down 44 cents. 72.39. We're not going anywhere on that. The American dollar seems to be strengthening a bit here. The euro's down to 107.8. It was 110, 112 not too long ago. The pound is down to 124. It's also backing off a few pennies in the last week or so. American dollar getting stronger. European stocks are all up with the German markets hitting record highs because Germany's investors are saying, hey, business costs are a lot lower with lower energy prices. And with energy now secured going forward without the Russian crap, Germans can get back to work and make money. 503, 504 on SoFi. We're hitting the high of the day right now at 504 on SoFi. Very, very interesting here. All righty. 147 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. All righty. Go SoFi, says JR. Exactly. Robert, I sold a put on Barrick Gold. I got exercised. Since then, I sold covered calls twice. Within 2 months, I'm already gaining 11% on the stock by writing options. That's how it's done, Robert. If one thing happens, you do the other and make money regardless. Just keep making money. Indeed. 504 on SoFi now, up 9 cents this morning on 2.3 million volume. That is telling. It doesn't take 10 million shares to move SoFi 9 cents. 2.3 million volume, and it's up 9. It's all over. The selling is gone. The scaredy cats ran away on Monday. Anybody who was shaky, they're gone. They're all gone. They had all day Tuesday to keep selling. They didn't. Yesterday, the stock went up. Now the stock's up again, and there's nothing for sale. I mean, relatively speaking, looking good. GameStop, 23.15. High of the session on GameStop has been 23.29. Volume, 194,000. This is telling. Light volume, and the market is up 28 cents. Yeah, there's some anticipation here of GameStop's improved performance, improved margins, profitability. The hunch is, obviously, by investors, more thinking this way than the other way. What they're thinking about, this company is going to make money this year. Is the first quarter coming in at a break even, a slight gain, a little loss? I think what's really being said here is that the first quarter last year was a 51-cent loss, if I recall, that this year's first quarter won't be anything like that. And there is a bunch of folks willing to put money on the table now, 2 weeks before the company speaks about it. Interesting. So they're thinking, obviously they're thinking 25, 26, 27. That's obviously what they're telling us. Do we believe them? Does everyone? But we'll find out. 23.12, 23.20 range. Interesting on GameStop, no question. Very interesting session going on here on GameStop and on SoFi today, kids. Definitely an interesting opening to the market with the Dow off 88. These two are up again. Over at SmartRent, 361 down 5 cents. This is the first time in a week that smart rent is lower in the first half hour of the day. It's like usually it's popped right up right away. It's be interesting to see how this plays out. It did have an uptick yesterday morning, then a downtick, then an uptick towards the end of the day on that smart rent stock. So we'll see how it plays out now. Nice to see it at 360 though, instead of 230 or 220 or whatever. Thank you very much. Welcome to the party, everybody. Pick Nose says, I can keep writing on GameStop, but I was going to wait until after the earnings. Very tempting now. You always write. Always be writing. Don't worry about this earnings report coming up. Write 24s, 25s if you can. And dare the market to go higher. Just dare it. Enjoy the up move on your deep in the money calls or your stock in the meantime. 23.05 up 18, 502, 503 on SOFI. Splair. Maybe they are preparing for smart rent for tomorrow. Well, who knows? What can I say? Down 111 on the Dow Jones right at the moment. Headline here, I never expected to retire in Panama, says one person, but we are living very comfortably on $1,200 a month. Interesting. Anybody, do you know anyone that lives in Panama out there, folks? I don't know anybody that lives in Panama, but is that true? Can you live in Panama for $1,200 a month comfortably? Spire's CFO has resigned, says What Year 1984. Will be gone in September. Missed the mark in the last 2 quarters of 2022, but was under for income in 2023. I don't know if it's going up on the info or what. Don't know either. Spire shares are now sitting at 72 cents, up 1.7 cents. Volume 40,000. So there's a shot up right now, though, on the stock. I don't know. They've announced participation in an upcoming investor show of some kind. They provide they got a contract for the outfit called True Ocean Global Marine Weather something. What was that? Spire to provide True Ocean with global marine weather forecast to aid in offshore wind farm development. This is another area of business, no question about it. I would love to know what these contracts are actually worth. I don't buy the notion that the clients don't want these revealed. I don't buy that. I have a feeling that these contracts are not multi-million-dollar, $100 million contracts. These are like so many thousands of dollars a month contracts that add up to a lot of dough with hundreds and hundreds of clients. And for whatever reason, Spire doesn't want to talk about it. They don't want the world to see the small figures. I don't know. It just adds up, though. I bet you if they charge these guys $20,000 a month, that they make a profit of 15 on it. You just need hundreds of them to really have an impact. But I don't know. Maybe the new CFO will have a different attitude on it. AMC Gold Mine back in the news this morning. Splair, check the option chain. Smart rent looks pretty dead. Only the 2.5s are in the money. Well, at $3.60 a share, what do you expect? I suppose early days, but the move did just happen in the last 2 weeks. We're down 109 on the Dow. Rocket Lab is up 2 cents. Smart Rent down 8.5. AI is up 24. Unity is up 3 cents. GameStop is 22.94, up 7. SOFI 504, up 9. Looks like we're going for 505 now on SOFI in that area. Anyway, interesting morning, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. It's great to see you all here with us today. Nice to have you here. And thank you again for 150 thumbs ups, 3/4 of the way to 200. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you all. Thank you all very, very, very much. All right. Apparently, ESPN lays plans to stream flagship channel, eyeing cable TV's demise. That's an interesting thing. ESPN is laying the groundwork to sell its channel directly to cord cutters and has begun talks with sports leagues and cable partners. It's an interesting thingy. Walmart lifts full year outlook as sales rise, according to the Wall Street Journal. Deutsche Bank to pay $75 million to settle Epstein accusers' suit. U.S. workers testing positive for marijuana reaches a 25-year record. Drug testing by employers reveals a surge in employee marijuana use as more U.S. states legalize. Wow, isn't that a shocker? Why? I bet you never saw that one coming, huh? No breakthrough in Ukraine. China meeting Kyiv's foreign minister tells Chinese envoy Ukraine can't accept any proposals that mean losing territory to Russia. There you go. A fast-tracked power project nears approval 17 years later. There you go. There's America's downfall right there. America can't approve stuff without it going through the courts. Too many lawyers, too many ways to stop stuff from happening. Crazy. Anyway, there it is. Wild and wacky, isn't it? What else is going on? Oh, man. Look at that, headlines all over the place here. For-profit schools to face penalties for high debt loads, low incomes of graduates. What everyone except the U.S. has learned about immigration. Headline. Interesting. I wonder what that is. I think I know. Let's see. What else? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This story here, I never expected to retire in Panama, but we're living very comfortably on $1,200 a month. This couple moved from Florida without speaking much Spanish. Chris Cunningham never expected to live in Panama. When her husband Joel started talking about retiring in Central America, I thought he had lost his mind. She didn't have a passport, had never been abroad. But after 9 years of living in David, a city of 83,000 near the Pacific Ocean and close to the border with Costa Rica, we are super happy here. The 69-year-old says, it's worked out beyond my wildest expectations. She learned Spanish, taught herself to play bass guitar, and joined her husband's rock band called Monkey Nerve when the bass player moved to Colombia. She seems to fall into conversation with everyone, has biked home from Costa Rica and into Nicaragua and blogs about her life. Backtrack a decade, Cunningham was working in Florida as a visiting nurse, burned out, but knew she and her husband, already retired from his home remodeling job, couldn't afford to stay in Sarasota without a paycheck or her Social Security check, and even a reduced check was a few years away. We were just working to keep our heads above water while she counted down the days until she could claim Social Security at 62, she recalled. At her husband's urging, they decided to check out Costa Rica and Panama. Costa Rica was pricier. Panama City wasn't a good fit. Too much city. Phuket in the mountains is an expat enclave and didn't appeal, but David felt right. Not too large, friendly, and foreigners are integrated into the community rather than living apart. It just feels so free here, so relaxed. Not alone, she says. They ran the numbers and figured they could live off of savings until her Social Security check kicked in. She took Spanish classes before leaving Florida, but her friends in Panama didn't speak English, so she learned even though it meant relying on a dictionary for the first 4 years. Their budget in Florida, the couple was spending $3,000 a month on just the basics, never mind clothes and restaurant meals. In David, it's between $1,100 and $1,200. Extras costs are minimal. They're not big restaurant goers. It's mainly flights back to the U.S. They rent a home, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, across 900 square feet, plus a yard full of fruit trees in a nice middle-class neighborhood for $385 a month. Water and trash collection included. In Panama, it's the norm that an unfurnished house means you supply the refrigerator, the stove, and the washing machine. The kitchen stove runs on a gas canister similar to that for an American gas grill, typical for Panama, and costs $5.12 for a refill, usually needed monthly. Internet and cable TV together, $46 a month. Insurance for their cars, liability coverage only because they're more than a decade old, is nearly $300 a year. A basic good Panamanian lunch costs about $4, she says, while the nearby fancy Italian restaurant could be $40 a person. Their favorite restaurant costs no more than $10 each. The $45 she recently paid, in the US for a meal for 4 of 3 hamburgers, chicken nuggets, and something to drink would cost half that in Panama. She says, we're not living poorly here. We're living very comfortably. Healthcare. Cunningham and her husband have opted to pay for healthcare out of pocket, saying they are healthy and not on any medications, and they set aside money for emergencies. A doctor visit costs $40 to $50. She pays $30 to get her teeth cleaned. $30. When a spot on her tooth turned into a big cavity, gum surgery, a root canal, and a crown handled by 3 dentists, it ended up being less than $900 for the whole shebang, she recalled. You need a visa to live in Panama. Panama's rules have changed since Cunningham arrived. You can stay for 180 days as a tourist. You can't keep living in the country as a tourist, she says. Panama does require that individuals can document Panama does require that individuals can document $1,000 of verifiable income each month, plus another $250 for each dependent, she says. That could be a social security check or a government or private sector pension. Here's what the Panamanian embassy lists as requirements. The visa comes with various discounts for retirees, including for flights. If the standard retiree visa doesn't work for you, consult a lawyer about other options. You can also contact the nearest Panamanian consulate with your visa questions. Some advice. Cunningham freely admits there will be frustrations. Workers may not show up when you expect them, and meetings can start late. But it'll be noisier too. Loud music that goes on late, roosters that crow, dogs running down the street, depending on where you live. You can be dealing with irregular outages of power, internet, even water. Then there are more mundane differences. Favorite brands may be unavailable. Clothes and shoes that fit can be hard to find because Panamanians tend to be shorter and thinner than Americans. The weather in David is hot, but she says more comfortable than in Florida, which also got cold. Many Americans opt for mountain living in Boquete, where there is no shortage of happenings in English and the workers speak English. Still, she sees many people come and go. Some leave fed up with what they perceive as inefficiency or bureaucracy, or they miss the grandchildren, or they want U.S. healthcare. Medicare can't be used overseas. Sometimes I think they wanted the life they had in the States, but cheaper, she says. Her advice, chill, adapt to the culture, and you'll do better at getting at what you want. To make this work, you have to know it's not going to be the same as living in the USA, she says. You just have to realize you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown, and you just have to go with it. There you go. Very interesting comment, a very interesting article there. Makes a lot of sense. As an expat, you do have to be prepared for a different life. No question about that. Interesting, huh? All right. Karen, I've got 10 October GameStop $22 calls. Should I roll over? I've got 10 22s, and the stock is pushing $23 a share right now. What is your advice? $22.73 is the price of the stock. You're likely sitting on calls that have reasonable time premium still on them. You don't have to do anything. You can still wait this out. But hey, if you can find a December or a January call where you can move up $1 or $2 or $3 in premium for no extra cost, take the gain in strike price, that's one thing. Not to be ignored. Bobby, next week, alcohol sales lower in those states. Christina, 156. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, any worth to buy back GameStop calls before the earnings? I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to guess, you know. You never do. If you're an option writer, what are you guessing for? Just go with what the stock tells you to do. Right now, the stock has told you in plain English, I've gone from 18 to 23. What more do you need to know? Roll up. That's what I think the stock's been saying. Now, if your contract is not able to be rolled up at this time, it's got too long to live, the replacement contract just isn't viable, then you're going to wait. But you don't have to guess. JR, yeah, for profit schools are so much better. Voucher advocates tell me another great story. No options, nomads. Having lived in Panama, glad that couple made the effort. There are many gated communities of expats that are driving up prices for locals whose incomes can't compete, and they don't integrate at all. Well, that depends, like that article says, depending on where you live, obviously. And makes sense. Jennifer is in the house. How are you doing today?
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Jen's here. Welcome to the party, pal. How are you?
That might be Lopez. I'm not sure. Yeah. Different Jen.
Yeah. SoFi's through $5. It's 501. Got up to 505 already today. So SoFi is improving yet again. Noto, the CEO, on Monday when that that stock prediction of 250 came out from Wedbush, he bought 108,000 shares for $500,000 at 467. Yeah. That's the ultimate screw you bastards. I'll buy my own stock if you don't. Anybody wants out, I'll take it off you. I got 108,000 I'll take. And a bunch of my viewers bought a bunch of stock too.
That's right.
Congratulations, viewers. Well done. GameStop trying to hit 23 a couple of times today. We're 22.78 right now. We've hit 23 a few times. The Dow's down 120 today.
That's having a nice run.
Yep. Tesla's giving up only 72 cents of a $7 gain from yesterday. Very interesting.
Because you always have a little profit taking after.
Oh, sure. That. Yeah, interesting morning today. Lots going on. People are wondering what's going to happen. Folks are saying hello here. Richard Carlin saying hello, Auntie Jen.
Good morning.
Larry Titus. Good morning, Auntie Jen. Larry, how you doing? Rock and roll, everybody. The Dow's down 118.
What was it we saw when we were unpacking that reminded me of Larry?
Oh.
What was that?
She saw something in a box that reminded her of Larry Titus.
Do you know where it is?
I have no idea what it is you're talking about, so I don't know what we're thinking of.
Well, it was to help get the crud out.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
It's it.
Oh, this is in honor. I think this is Larry's line.
Oh, yeah, there it was.
Here, get the gunk out.
No. His was get the crud out.
Get the crud out. We found these. I found these plackers, micro mint dental flosses. I found a couple of these mini packs because I bought a giant package of these from Costco a few years ago.
Get the gunk out.
Get the gunk out. This has been in storage now, and I found this, and I thought,
cross that out and put crud instead.
Get the crud out.
Get the crud out.
We're thinking about you, Larry. We love it. Somewhere in one of these boxes is a Yoko Ono album.
Yeah.
And in one of these boxes is stereo.
Yeah.
And soon the two will come together, but we'll see.
We'll have a little music center.
We'll see how much money is donated before we get to that.
Yeah.
Or not. Please don't play
that.
No, I'll pay you not to pay it.
We've been saved for 2 years. No.
BW says Larry Titus. Jen thinks of you when she sees boxes. Is that what they're saying?
That's how it's going here.
That's how it's going here. Oh man, we went through stuff yesterday. We still have 150 boxes in the living room.
Box hell. We're just in box.
Box hell. We have gone through 10 or 20 every day. We just go through 10 or 20 more every day. This is not a race. We'll get to it. We have our bedroom set up. The kitchen is functioning. The studio is going. We don't have a TV in the house.
Thank goodness this is all they can see.
That's true. We've limited you guys to what you can see because there's crap everywhere. I do have this though. I found this. I haven't shown you this in a while.
Yeah.
The cell phone amplifiers. We found the cell phone amplifiers. There's the back of the cell phone amplifier. There's the top right there.
And I found a box full of cups.
That's how you play this game. You put the cell phone right in here.
You cut Bruce's
And
head in half.
And the sound comes out of
That's
here. Fantastic.
Works great on a deck.
These will be available in the relatively near future, but they're not available right now. We are in no position to do any extra work right now. We're just trying to get by my daily shows and then keep unpacking. We have IKEA items to assemble right now and boxes
We're at the point
to
where we have
organize.
to assemble to put high quality things into the shelving unit to make room so we can build another shelving unit to add more of our high quality treasures that we've stored for
In plain English,
nigh on 45 years.
we need to assemble the
man.
shelves to get the crap out of the boxes into the shelves,
Yeah,
to get the boxes out of the way, and have the crap in shelves against the wall
that's right.
to not take up living room space.
That's right.
And the shelves, which are like they're
And
just
our
cubes.
table.
The shelves are such that we can put a television on
Yes.
one of them, so we will have a television in the living room. And
Woo-hoo.
we're building. We bought 2 dressers for the bedroom, one of which is assembled, one we need to still assemble, and a TV will stand on the 2 dressers. They'll be side by side because I'm talking
A
big
him and
televisions.
her.
A him and
His
her
and hers.
dresser.
His and
Well,
hers.
yeah, his 2 drawers and her 28 drawers.
His and hers.
Yeah, his and mostly hers to be done.
Well, I gave you equal closet space, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that ain't lasting.
So there's that.
Yeah, right. Larry Titus, clean the crud out of your mouse or you'll end up in jail like Tony. Exactly. JR, good morning, Auntie Jen. Let's get that crud out. Wait, let's
it.
make that moolah, says JR.
That's right, JR.
Christina, being in the military for over 20 years, we know boxes so well being in the military. Christina, also, I have missed what you were.
Professional movers.
I also have missed what you do. I hear you're in an apartment planning on staying a while, no more houses. And JR,
No
sounds
more
like it's
Airbnb.
time to clean the crud out of the house, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. We are coming across boxes of crap that we can't believe we didn't get rid of because we thought we were smarty pantses back in 2021. We offloaded trailer loads of garbage to the dump. Trailer loads to the dump. And then we gave away
everything.
10 carloads of stuff to charity. Carloads. Trunk, back seat, front seat, loaded. I would be driving the car and just offloading it. I thought we had done a great job. Now we're finding boxes, but why do we keep this? What's this? What? Yeah. I think we just ran out of gas. We were so tired when we finally left Creston. We were so exhausted that we thought we've done enough.
And the problem with packing and then 2 years later undoing it is that you have no idea what's in the boxes anymore.
Oh yeah.
And I lie. Like I write something on the outside.
That's not what's in there.
That's not what's on the inside.
That's not what's in there. Yeah, it's different stuff.
It's not even close.
Because at the end of it, in our last week, it was panic mode. We have all that stuff to pack, and we have all these boxes to close and tape up. So just grab that and put it in this box. Grab that, put it in this box. That box is full. Okay, tape it up. Let's go. Because we're getting the truck. We got the storage unit, and we have to be out of the house in 5 days, in 4 days, in 3 days. We have to be out of here in 2 days because the possession date was coming. It was.
That's right.
It wasn't panic, but it was organized mayhem, and we had a lot of help when we left to load the truck up. Thank God. We had about 6-7 people helping us out.
Well, yeah.
And we gave them a bunch of stuff. Here, you take this, you keep this, you can have this, you can have this.
No one leaves with empty arms.
No one leaves with empty arms. We got rid of crap and loaded the truck
we do know where
to the max.
Your hockey game is.
Found my hockey game.
We do know where the crokinole board is.
We found the crokinole board.
How many people out there play crokinole?
How many play crokinole? Do you know what crokinole is? We found the crokinole board. And I got my 1961 hockey game. Found that.
That's right. We got the slides, the projector, and the screen.
Got my dad's projector and my father's screen.
The whole
movie screen. We got the home movies. We found the slides and the slide projector.
Our lucky daughter.
Our daughter's going to inherit crap.
Yeah, she's already walking around going, I hate you guys so much.
She knows. She walked around this apartment the other day and went, oh, My God, don't
is
you
horrible.
guys die on me unexpectedly. I don't want to deal with this anytime soon.
She'll
Not
have
at
to
all.
deal with it when she puts us in the hole.
Yeah, when we've lost our capacity to figure out what moment it is, what time it is, what day it is,
to yell at her for throwing things out.
then Mommy, Daddy, I have a new place for you to stay at. They're gonna make you breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and Dad, they're gonna change your diapers for you.
All that stuff's gonna be vintage and retro. And,
Oh, we got vintage. We got retro. Oh yes, vintage go, retro go. Oh, it's all go. Oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Okay, speaking of which, I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go too?
Got exercises? Got coffee to make?
We got stuff happening in this house today again. We got stuff happening here today.
That's right.
Visitors.
We got new sinks coming in.
We got the landlord is still fixing the place up little by little. To answer Christina's question, I don't know what's going on. We've rented an apartment in an apartment building we've been in twice before. We love this building.
We do that. We always live in the same place.
We kind of hang out in the same neighborhood. So we're in the same building we were in twice before, in the 80s and in the 2000s. And we're back again, and we're in the old neighborhood, which we like, and it's all fine, and everything is out of storage, and it's all here. And now we're unstoraging it.
Yeah.
Day by day. This will take weeks. Weeks. Yeah. This is going to take more. Yeah. And then we're traveling. We'll be traveling by the end of August and through the winter. So this apartment will be it'll be all unpacked, and everything can get dusty while we're gone. So it'll be wonderful. See you later, Jen. Bye. Bye. Oh, it's going to be fun. Goodness gracious. Here we go, Buddy W. Welcome to Auntie Jen Presents Uncle Bruce's Treasure Trove and Novelties and Stock Market Show. BW, Uncle Bruce, you are traveling in an RV, aren't you? You keep adjusting the camera so it's hitting the bumps, and the gyro camera isn't strong enough to hold. Jen Jr. got her CDL and your road nomads. Oh man, if we ended up getting an RV, a big Class A 45-foot monster with 4 slide outs, we would take about 20 boxes of stuff here. The kitchen stuff, clothing, certain things. But the rest would have to go to storage. Oh my God, what a mess. Oh, I don't want to talk about that anymore. No. Crazy stuff. Hey, look at your SOFI. It's at 506. 506 on SOFI, kids. Giddy up. We are at 507 has been the high of the day. We're right up there. Pushing the high of the day around. Volume on SOFI, 5.39 million. We're not even at 6 million shares. That's telling me we are going higher on this stock. There's nothing for sale. There is not. If we were trading 25 million shares and only up 9 cents, I'd be worried, but we're not. There's nothing for sale. The Dow's only off 50 points. The S&P is up 6. NASDAQ up 67 points. Oil, though, down 75 cents. That's what's going on here. Very, very interesting. Rocket Lab's up 2.5. Smart Rent coming on. We're only down 6.5 cents. It's coming up. AI up 21 cents. Unity down a dime. GameStop is up a nickel now, 22.92. It's coming on again. SOFI 505, 506, 507. Tesla down 24 cents. That's all. Apple's up 72. Google's up 51. Moderna down 222. Cisco down 6 cents. Pfizer down 29. IBM down 7. HBQ up 24. Microsoft up 133. ME is 6.5 cents higher now. Matterport is 5.5 cents higher. Spire down a penny. Amazon up $2. Home Depot is up 87 cents. Vanik up $2.80. Netflix up $24. Netflix up $24 a share. Excuse me. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. The latest headline is Netflix revealed how many users have opted for ad-supported plan. And they say that their ad-supported plan is picking up pace between November 22 and now. They've garnered nearly 5 million global monthly active users. And so that's how that cheap plan is doing so far. Singles are promising. Engagement on our ad plan is similar to our comparable non-ad plan, says Netflix co-CEO Greg Peters. Okay. And there you go. It's just a sliver of the 232 million subscribers global. But it has potential, they say. Okay. Well, they launched this thing 6 months ago. They're in 12 different countries. The average age is 34. A quarter of the people who sign up for Netflix get the ad version. 70% of the viewers are between 18 and 49. There you go. So there it is. That's the story. Maybe that's why the stock's. I don't know why the stock would be up this much. You can't make as much money net profit doing this as you are on your regular stuff. I don't think so. I don't think you can. But I also wonder, every time you sign up someone for $6.99, you're not signing up somebody for $16, $17. That to me is a loss leader arrangement. I know advertising comes in, but it's not going to make you $10 per person per month. That's not coming in. Even if you brought in $10, it would cost you money to bring in the 10. Whereas the full world subscription is what it is. We'll see how this plays out. Anyway, JR, 4 years ago, after my wife and I got married, I thought I would be smart and get rid of things before we moved in together. A whole house of furniture and other stuff gone. I had to rent the largest U-Haul truck I could get. And when wifey saw the stuff in the truck, when I opened the door, she had a panic attack, wondering where it was all to go in her small house. Yard sale time, we were giving stuff away for cents on the dollar, but still recouped almost 1,000 before it was all gone. That calmed the anxiety. Zeta State Elder bought back 10 GameStop contracts that expire in July. Originally sold for $2, and I bought back for $4. Shall we wait to sell again or now? What do you suggest? Right now, start selling. Look at 23s, 24s, 25s. Go forward, way out there. Bring in 4 or more. Bring in $4 or more on every contract you write. So get out there and shop. Hurry up. You should have already known this before you got the buyback done. Let's go and then do some more. Let's get her done. Let's see here. We're down 72 on the Dow. We're up 4.8 on S&P, up 62 on NASDAQ. And it looks like the market wants to go higher. It seems to want to go up. We're down 89 on oil. That doesn't hurt the big market either. Okay. SOFI 507 again. We're pushing the high of the day around again here. Let's see here. Boy, my big ass iPad is so finicky. 507 is the high today, and we are there right now on SOFI. 507 a share as we speak. And Noto bought stock again on Monday. For those of you just joining us, Noto bought again. GameStop 2305. Here we go. Giddy up. Zeta State, keep shopping. Put out stink offers and grab the best deal you can. 2307, up 20 cents on GameStop. We're going up. Interesting stuff. Nick DeMaurier, go SOFI, go. That's right. Go SOFI, go. Volume now with a 507 print, 5.77 million. Not even 6 million shares on SOFI today. Very interesting. 66-point downdraft on the Dow. That's all. We're looking okay. We're looking all right. It's not that bad. Okay. Yeah, we offloaded stuff. Oh my God, did we offload stuff? Jeez. And now we're discovering what we got and how much we got. Oh, geez. I just look over here and see stuff, and look over here and see stuff. My studio is getting smaller and smaller and smaller because this room is becoming a depository for more and more of the boxes in the living room. Jen said, that goes into your studio. And that goes into your studio. She's gaining footage floor footage in the living room, and it's costing me footage in here. But I have to get a shelf up so I can put stuff in a shelf as well and get rid of boxes. It's not easy being me, not easy being us. What can I say? Look at the Dow. We're only down 50 now. It's coming on. It's coming on. GameStop 23.10 up 23 cents. SOFI 507 up 11. The high of the day on GameStop 23.29. We're at 23.10 now on 575,000. Very light volume, nothing for sale to stop its up move. Interesting movement here. Tesla is green, up 45 cents. Apple up 76. Google up 44. So we're going green on some of these issues now, watching those closely, okay? Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Great having you through here. We have reached 171 thumbs ups today. Thank you, all of you, for that. Much appreciated. 171 thumbs ups and counting, 29 away from the 200 mark. Thank you all for coming through for us yet again. It's absolutely fabulous. Much appreciated. Good times. All righty. Getting rid of some junk mail here. Unbelievable how much comes in. Unbelievable. And some of you have questions, which I will try to get to for sure. Thank you very much for being here. There we go. Good crowd here today. And subscribers, keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. That is good to see. There we go. 173 on the thumbs up meter. All right. Oh, man. I remember when we moved to Creston back in 2016. I had rented a van for a week, and I did 4 trips to Creston and back. And the drive is 5.5 hours each direction. I did 4 back and forth trips in a week with van loads of boxes, van loads. And then when it came time to move, we rented a 26-foot truck from U-Haul, the biggest we could get, filled it to the brim, and Jen drove the car out. It was full, and we barely got everything out there. And then we went to the States in 16, 17, and we brought up from the US 2 van loads of stuff we had in storage in Palm Desert for years, added that to the house. And I knew that if we're leaving this house, there is no damn way we can get out of here unless we rent, we get like an Allied Movers with one of their big 45-foot trailers. And those movers, that would run us $5,000 minimum. And it was all crap. It was all garbage. And I convinced Jennifer, was not hard to do. I said to her, we got to get rid of most of our furniture. It's crap. It's old. We shouldn't have moved it here in the first place. We got to get rid of a bunch of crap we've had that is just sitting in boxes that we never open. And she agreed. And so we pared it down. And when it was all said and done, it was a 26-foot truck that got everything out of Creston in one go, with the car being towed behind it. That's how we got out of there. That's how much stuff we offloaded. We probably went from a 40-foot truck to a 26-foot truck by getting rid of stuff. And here we are with a 26-foot truck of stuff, and we've been buying furniture from IKEA to add stuff, because you need dressers, you need shelving, you need stuff. And we've gone to Costco, and I bought my table, I got my chair, we got stuff. So we're over 26 feet again. There we go. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to travel, but this stuff's going to sit here, and that's the end of that. So yes. Oh man, unbelievable. Man, look at that NASDAQ soar, says JR. That's 92, 94 points. Giddy up. The Dow's down 10. S&P's up 14. The market is moving. Congratulations, all. I'm sure you all have your own horror stories of your own crap that you've dealt with over the years. And if you're young, you're going to deal with it. It's coming. Wait until you get the 3 a.m. phone call. Just wait. Some of you are going to get that phone call. Mom died. Dad passed away 10 years ago. Mom passed away. The house, Mom and Dad's house, we got to clean it out. We're going to sell the house for the estate. It's full of stuff from Mom and Dad for 50 years, 30 years, 20 years. We went through that with my mom's house, and we went through that with Jennifer's dad when he passed away. Oh, the kids were looking at the stuff going, okay, who's going to take this? Who's going to take this? Who's going to take that? There weren't fights. Believe me, the fights were, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. It wasn't like, I want it. I want it. It was crazy. But Dad's house had to be cleaned out because it was put up for sale. And then my mom's house had to be cleaned out because we wanted to sell it. And it was a granny house. Oh, you don't realize until you try and sell a house. The realtor walks in and goes, I can't take photos of the inside of this house for sale. Can't do it. We're not going to get a single person walking in here. Yeah, so yes, things had to be done. 508 on your SoFi, up again. We're now pushing 509 for the high of the day. Here we are on SoFi, GameStop 2306. Thank you very much, folks. Very interesting. Index of U.S. leading economic indicators has fallen for 13 straight months. That's a sign, isn't it? We keep talking about that around here. 508, 509 on SoFi. We're going higher. Could pickleball courts soon fill shuttered Bed Bath & Beyond stores? It's happening. It's happening with other stores that have shut down. Pickleball courts are showing up. The demand is insatiable, unbelievable, year-round pickleball in air-conditioned comfort. Think about it. Just resurface the floor and redesign the layout. Pickleball. Oh, my goodness gracious. Spider SPY jumping. So market-wide buying going on right now. Dude, I didn't have time to mourn after my parents passed. So much stuff. I was really happy to deal with my parents' reverse mortgage. That was exciting. Oh, I can imagine. Lame duck. AMD had been going up. Very interesting. And Z Estate, I sold October 10 GameStop, the strike of $21 from 20-1 up and sold $475. Okay. 20. So I moved up from $20 calls to $21 calls. And so I moved up a buck on the strike price. I moved into October contracts from July contracts, and I sold them for $475. Bingo, right there. Nice move. Nice move. Continue forward. Keep going. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Absolutely. Bring in the extra cash. Move up a buck and strike. Give them October. Go. Nice job. All right. Well, lots of comments coming through here. Well done, everybody. You option writers are getting smarter and better at it. It's time to roll up these GameStops, whether it's $1 here, $1 there. Z Estate might make a move a month from now again. We'll just let the market, we'll tell them. Not a problem. This is good stuff. This is $2 more in his pocket just on these 10. He's got a lot more than that. Well done. GameStop 2303, SoFi 508. The Dow's off 4.9 points. We're coming on. S&P up 14, NASDAQ up 93. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Everybody, love the sound of this. We have 175 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for 175. Now 176. 24 to go to reach the coveted 200 thumbs ups level. Thank you, those of you out there who have been sending making those green bar announcements, how long you've been a member of this channel. Thank you to those of you who are subscribers, members, lurkers, and everything else, I can only say neat, neat, neat to all of you. Let the Knights of Knee take over and give you the profits that you deserve. Larry Titus knows what we're talking about. Neat, 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 he says. Coming in here with the knee emoji attack right now. And we got 177 thumbs ups as the knee emojis take over the chat. 178 now, 22 to go on the thumbs up meter. Hawkeye Pierce, I'm 176. Thank you, Hawkeye. Neat, 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 neat. Here come the knee emojis, everybody. Get ready for the knee emoji attack. We're underway, and thank you all for coming through with these thumbs ups. I do appreciate it very, very much. BW, sorry, I had to take a call, Bruce. Have a good day. Thanks for your insight today. No problem, my friend. JR, they're coming through here. Here we go. The big E is here. With a smile. JR, knee attack is underway. The Dow's only off 3 points. We're about to go green across the board. We're up 8.5 on Rocket Lab. We're down 10 cents on Smart Rent. Lame Duck, thumbs ups. Drew, AI up 83. Unity up 25. GameStop up 16. SoFi 508 up 12. Go, kids, go. Watch the market go higher and makes them richer. We're going to make you richer. 175 on Tesla, up 123. Apple up 93 cents. Google up $1. Moderna down 2. Cisco off 14 cents. Pfizer down 26. Deep in the money calls are what you're looking for on Pfizer. IBM unchanged. We've got HPQ up 29. Microsoft up 231. ME up 7. Matterport up 3. Spire up a penny. Amazon up 281. Home Depot up 83 cents. Make that $1.06 on Home Depot now. We're up 3 on Vanik. Netflix up $25. Adobe up $3.79. Goldman is just down 20 cents. It's coming on. Boeing up 79. Meta up 80. JP Morgan up 30. Costco up 96. Walmart up 3.14. Disney up $1.27. Nvidia up $9. American Airlines up 8. DraftKings up 90 cents. We've got moves coming here. The Dow is green now. 6 points to the green. TJ, neat. Dude, here's my move. I moved my September 15 $19 strikes. So I bought them for $5.35. I rolled into January's the 20s for $5.95. As all my strikes are in the money, I have to roll slowly and wait for shrinkage. And there you go. Nicely done. A $1 move on the strike price and a 60-cent gain in cash. $1.60 move. Thank you very much. Nice going. This is what we're talking about. This is what option writers will do. We will make these adjustments continually. Thank you very much. GameStop 2309. If 3 days from now, next week, Monday, Tuesday, the stock has a $2 down dip, goes from 23 to 21, you think dude is going to be smiling from ear to ear? Sitting with $20 calls that he sold for $5.95 that are $1 in the money now, $1 in the money. I think dude's going to go, yeah, that's going to be looking pretty smart. Yes, indeed. And same up here with our friend Zed Estate. Zed is going to come off smelling like a rose, going from these calls into 2020 to 21s as well. Sweet deal indeed. Well done, everybody. All righty. 19-point gain on the Dow and climbing. We're gaining on the market right now. It's coming on. SoFi just broke 510. We're now at 511 on SoFi. 512 on SoFi, up 16 cents. Those puts you wrote, those cash secured puts are dropping beautifully. Just let them keep dropping off. The Dow up 21, S&P up 18, NASDAQ up 111 points. Very good. Very good day today. 2310 on GameStop. Unity up 30, AI up 116, Smart Rent down 11, Rocket Lab up 7.5. We've got a market going higher today. All righty. Karen, or Kareem, Uncle Bruce, I have Unity June 9, $31. I got $1.34. Should I roll or wait? Unity. The stock is 30.38, and you've got a June 9. If you can write a 32 for August or September and get way more money than this, then I would do that. I would definitely get way more cash. You're not getting enough cash for this, right? You're better off bringing in $2, $3, $4 if you can. I don't know if you can. Can you just roll your 31 and go into August or September and bring in dollars? You deserve dollars in your account, buddy. Dude, I'm only taking in about $60 average on these roll-ups in premium, but I'm gaining strike and time. With most of my cash deployed, I have to roll solely. It's all good. I'm averaging pretty low for most of what other members are pulling out, but 300 extra cash a week is a big help for my portfolio. This is without poor man covered calls, which I plan on getting into soon. Nice job, Mr. Premium. The option 181, thumbs up. Just closed out SoFi cash secured puts for an 88% gain. Thank you very much. Well done. Nice job. Congrats. 512 on SoFi right now. SoFi is now up 16 cents at 512 a share. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. The high today, 513, and we're going higher. SoFi is going higher. Nice little move here. We love this. The Dow is plus 52 points. S&P up 20. NASDAQ up 110. There you go. The clown show is about to get even funnier next week. DeSantis officially ready to enter the race for president of the United States. Don't worry, Floridians. If he doesn't make it, he'll still be your governor, and you can have this guy. Enjoy Florida. Wow, what is going on down there? I do not know. Amazing. All righty, Rocket Lab up a dime. Go Rocket Lab. Unity 3022. GameStop 2305. SoFi 512. Go SoFi. We have 185 thumbs ups now. We've just passed the 2-hour session here, 2-hour mark of our session. Thank you all for being part of this. Fantastic. Only 15 away from 200 thumbs ups today. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. The rerunners out there will come through for us. I know they will not get caught by Strickland. They're not going to be slackers. We will get our 200 thumbs ups today. Thank you, all of you who have already hit the thumbs up button on the live show. It is much appreciated. It all adds up. Fantastic. And congratulations, all of you, on your cash secured rights on SoFi this week. Those of you writing cash secured puts on GameStop and on others, you're doing very well. It's been a heck of a week this week, and we'll see how this plays itself out. Great to see the SoFi recover. No surprise, in my opinion. And Noto has yet again just said it plain and simple. Here's $500,000 of my money. I'll buy this at $467. No problem. Anybody else want to sell it to me? I'll pick up more. Nice move. Really nice move. Matthew, I am going to look for a DeSantis mug wearing those white boots. Laugh out loud. Yes, those beautiful white boots going into the flood zone. Nothing says gay like that. God. White boots in the flood zone. Wow. Who was thinking on this guy's behalf? What is going on over there? I don't know. It's going to be a fun campaign. The Republicans are going to tear themselves apart into tiny little snippets. And by the time they figure out who's going to run for president, they're going to be a totally disheveled party, going to be just in tatters. And then there's Joe going, who do you want? Really? You want a calm around here, or do you want goofiness? Up to you. You want the clown show in Congress? It's waiting for you, America. The clown show is waiting for you. You really want it? Really? Really? Oh my. Gonna be something else. Anyway, folks, thank you for being here with me today. 187 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you for this. I will see you tomorrow morning, first thing. Keep an eye on this market. We'll keep an eye on this market with you. And Jen and I are going back to unpacking now. And thanks all of you for your support, being subscribers, and for how long you've been members of this channel. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day today. Count your chips. Keep your eyes on the market. Make sure you get your rollovers done. And let's see how this market handles the rest of the day. Tomorrow's option expiry day. We'll be here for that. Thank you, one and all, for your support. Karen, neat. That's right. Thank you all for the knee attacks. Keep them coming, and we'll follow this market right through. 190 of the thumbs ups we need are here. 10 left to get to make 200. Thank you guys for getting within 10 of these thumbs ups. Here are some knee emojis to make the market go your way, to make you that much richer. Thank you, one and all, for your support of this YouTuber. I do appreciate it. Make a bunch of dough, kids. See you guys, says Home Skillet. We'll see you tomorrow for sure, guys. Keep the drive alive, everybody. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye from Calgary.